as soon as the merch went up, I got notified of like literally as soon as like the second it went up, I got notified of a couple of $100 hitting my PayPal account. So I think that is a good sign. There we go. Yes, just do bright orange.
Just this.
Keep it nice and close, like a rotisserie chicken.
What is it like those depression lamps that people started buying during the winter, right? It
Mm.
says you just sit in front of your lamp. Similar. It's like if you get
You should be
sunlight
holding
on
the
your
light
face.
right in front of your eyes as you're talking, trying to finish your point. That's a good way to go blind.
Yeah, my diabetes is probably not helping with that either.
Does that affect your eyesight?
It's supposed to, yeah, if it's bad, because how diabetes works, or at least how it was retardedly explained to me as like a 5-year-old, is that pretend that like sugar is going through your veins, right? So it's like, you know how sugar is abrasive? So that's what like causes your organs to fail or whatever, because that shit is like cutting the inside. I'm sure that's not accurate at all. That's just a stupid explanation that I got from someone that I know. And that's why, a wound takes longer to heal and your vision starts going because I guess, sugar in your blood. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's how it was explained to me. So when I got a free eye exam, even though my vision is perfect. But before she did the test, she was like, "Do you have diabetes or a couple of other things?" And I was like, "Yeah, diabetes." She was like, "Oh, well, we can't do the test on you until you get it under control with a doctor." So
Uh
this
huh.
was like right
Right.
before I did, because that like the diabetes can fuck up with like your vision and stuff. So that's another reason to not have sugar.
Wow, that's unfortunate. I guess Wolverine has whatever the opposite of diabetes is if
Yeah.
he's rapidly healing. That's nice. That's good to know. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to throw Mike Malkiewicz in on this call. Mike Malkiewicz and I haven't done a podcast in over 10 years, and I don't know if he's done a podcast in 10 years. So that'll be
Well,
interesting. And we'll get into the last episode of B Bang that we
mhm.
threw out, which you immediately had problems
Like, oh,
with.
no.
And I didn't even
Yes.
I didn't even finish listening to it. I just kind of threw it out. I was like,
Yeah.
is there anything I need to be aware of? Not in a technical sense? Okay. Well, then there we go.
Oh, well, I just remember how attention starved and attempted to be edgy I was back in those days
Well,
because I
hold
was,
on, hold on. We have
yeah,
Mike
all right.
now. What's up, Mike? We're already recording this, by the way. Sorry, I didn't give you the heads up on that. Are you able to hear us? Can you hear me right now?
Oh, he's connected to audio right now.
Oh, he's connecting to audio. We can't hear you. Just nod your head up and down. Just do that if you can hear this. Looks like
Oh.
there's a technical issue on Mike's end.
Can you guys hear me right now? Hello.
Using your
I
NPR
think
voice.
I think this is through the computer audio right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know. Can you hear this?
Nope, which means it
No.
definitely is.
Fucking A.
Do you have it downloaded or are you using the website?
What website? The Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom has a browser version of itself.
I downloaded the Zoom app. So yeah. Yeah, the
Okay.
browser.
What?
The app the app in
The
the
bug?
browser would be different. If you have the option in your settings, go to audio and then do original sound for musicians, and that should fix what the issue is. Although you don't sound bad or anything.
Yeah, now you just sound
Um,
like you're on AM radio. Like that's
are you serious right now? How about now? Maybe I was covering the speaker. How about now? Better? Same?
Same, I would say the same. You know what? We're probably just best off saying Mike came in with a cold tonight, and that's why he sounds the way he does. But that's all right. As long as you can hear us fine, right? So
I hear
then,
you guys fine through the headphones, yeah.
okay, then that's all that matters. This is totally acceptable audio. I'm not the least bit concerned. I'm more concerned with us trying to figure out how to better your audio for the last, what was it, 4 minutes here. I'm probably gonna have to cut that out. So I'll have to do a little bit of editing. This
Are
is
we on the podcast right now?
yeah, this. So where I wanted to invite you onto movies because this is the one that people actually listen to, but then like the sickos, the hardcore fans listen to this one, and this is the one where we don't talk about movies. We talk about hardships. We talk about trouble. We talk about poetry, things you
Yeah.
know about,
Hmm.
slam
Yes.
poetry.
Yeah.
Now, is it true you prepared a poem for your introduction on the show tonight?
Bro, I thought we were doing the audio from the script. Honestly, I have like the script right here. I was like,
Oh
oh,
wow.
he wants to run. Yeah.
No.
Thank God we're not
Well,
after
yeah. I woke up from a nap and I was like, yeah, here's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to do this show, which is called B Bang, and then we were going to do movies on some fucking Russian Finnish movie that looks so boring. And then
I
I
mean,
was like,
all right. Oh, I mean, that someone did pay for us to, so maybe we should not shit on that right away.
they don't get discouraged. We get paid $100 from people to cover
Fair
different
enough.
movies, and honestly the batting average is really poor for the
It's
movies
been,
that have been selected.
yeah,
But
it's been, yeah.
yeah, then in addition to that, I remembered. Oh right, we're supposed to do ADR for the movie for the new movie that we just shot, and I was just like, yeah, let's just do this show. Let's just only do this show tonight. I don't think I have
thank
the
God.
energy for the rest. And honestly, it's better that way because then we can figure out your audio and then pick up like another day, and that'll be fun.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be great? So
Mhm.
I just have this whole fake setup right now, so it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I really have no clue.
You don't
It's
want to
like
hold the
those,
microphone as you're doing the show. You don't want to.
Yeah, let me get more comfortable with something a medium I recognize.
wasn't that a thing on Reels or TikTok or whatever, where people will be talking into microphones that were not plugged in, like a fake microphone that they used to look
Mhm.
like more official?
I don't know, probably. I know there's comics out there or people, say they're comics that put their that put like a laugh track into their reels now and it's like so fucking obvious. They just get like a spot on like a mic somewhere at like a club and then they'll just like do whatever shitty joke they have and then just put a laugh track over it.
They'll pull it from the new
Since
Adam Sandler special. You'll hear him bleed over into the
yeah,
laughter.
that show is pretty good. I like that one.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
I
And I don't even.
enjoyed
I
it.
don't even think Adam. Honestly, I don't find Adam Sandler the stand up his like funny, but I enjoyed this special. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Was it just nostalgic and sweet? Was that it?
It was directed by Josh Safdie, and it looked really slick. And
Okay.
yeah, he did like a Chris Farley tribute, and then he brought out Rob Schneider to do Elvis or whatever. But it was fine. I mean, honestly, his jokes were fine. I laughed a few times, so that's a success in my book.
Did he do any character?
That's all he does, really, right? He
Oh, is
sings, he
that
does
it? I don't know.
characters.
I loved it so
Okay.
much I don't remember a thing. That's just so
Uh,
mesmerized, captivated.
I haven't. I'm sure people have used prop microphones on TikTok and had labs. Have you ever seen when they're using the tiny microphone that's clearly not intended for whatever it is
Yes.
they're doing? That's the most
Yes.
obnoxious thing.
Holding
Aside
it?
That's
from,
it.
Hans will send
Yeah,
every
it's
so
like
often. He'll
this.
send me a Latin American
Like
TikTok,
this.
and there will be a ja ja ja, and then like screeching woman in the background as the laugh track for that, and it's just the most haunting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm
Some nice
drinking.
mason jar coffee.
Yeah. Well, I'm a New Yorker
Oh,
now, so I had to do the
I buy it.
2013 Brooklyn thing. Yeah, this is.
Mm.
I don't typically like, peppermint creamer or any type of creamer, but it's the holidays, so
And you have to do a little creamer in your donkeys, you know what I'm saying?
mhm. I don't. I don't take it. You saw the audio that I put up a couple of days ago, Mike.
And what?
Well, actually, it was in this feed, but I posted it to
Yeah.
Instagram, and Hans was mortified because it was an episode of our old show from 2013 or 2014 where
That
Hans
was,
Oh my
popped
God.
yeah.
on. I thought it was going to be
Oh
Hans popping
no.
on for the first time, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to put that out in this feed so people have a little bit of context when we do this show. So it's not just like, here's Mike, comedian from New Jersey. It's like, all right, there's actually a trail that nobody knows about right over here from 10 years ago. And frankly, it's probably better if they stay not knowing about it. But here's just a little sample.
100%. Yeah. That's crazy. Holy shit.
It
And
felt
Oh my God.
so like I listened to it at like double the speed because it was so I just didn't
at
want
double the speed, how fucking high
yeah
was my voice
and
for double the
and
speed?
horrendous but I it's just such different mindset I guess because Opie and Anthony was so fresh in our mind so everything was like oh it's gonna be the edgier one. Oh now I'm gonna say the edgy thing so that people
Yeah.
laugh and then no one would laugh so it was just yeah it was just very uncomfortable.
Well, do you want to
Oh
talk
my.
about how you came into the show, Hans?
I don't even. Oh, for this show? Yeah, me talking about how I ask a girl how much I would have to pay her to eat my shit or something. Oh Jesus. Oh, so
What?
uncomfortable. I was like, oh yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
disgusting.
No, I know.
Why didn't you say that in 2013?
I
I
don't know.
know. I know.
Because it was a child. The literal child. Jeez.
Oh man, this is
I
so
remember we
bad.
interviewed so many freaks on that thing. That
Oh,
thing is
yeah.
crazy.
I remember most of it, but
Dude, the
I've
coolest
gone
one-
back. Yeah, we prank call. Still had Rich Voss's number, and then for the 100th episode of the movie podcast we did, we were talking about Gotti, the movie with John Travolta, and we just ran out of shit to talk about. So I was just like, how about we just call Rich Voss and see if this number still works? And he picked up. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. He hadn't changed his phone number since 2013, and I could hear Bonnie in the background being like, "Who's that?"
He was in bed with
Yes,
her.
he was.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh geez, I hope he changes the number.
I looked at the archive for old episodes when I was just briefly trying to find one with Hans that I could throw up. And I was like, oh, yeah, there were so many just pretentious, creepy, weird, eerie people. There was a guy who molded chocolates after his asshole, and we just
Oh
had
my
him on as a
God.
guest.
He was an old dude, right?
He was,
like a-
yeah, he was like 65,
geezer.
70.
Yeah.
Dead now, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%. The coolest guy we did was that actor that was in what the fuck was that movie? He has glasses. Oh my God, what was his name? He
Pat
was-
Healy.
Yeah.
yeah. That guy was pretty cool.
That guy was good. And I remember you said something along the lines you pissed him off during the show. So you said something like, I really liked the movie. Like you were talking up the movie that he was in, Cheap Thrills. He came
Cheap
on
Thrills,
to promote,
Mhm.
which I watched again recently. It's pretty enjoyable still.
Yeah.
And then you said something along the lines of, it was just kind of like a casual thing. It wasn't even a real criticism. You were just like, yeah, it was just kind of long. And then he got hung up on that. He was like, long. I mean, I don't know what that means, what a long movie is. If you're enjoying the movie, then it's just,
I have
it's the right
no
time.
recollection of that.
It happened. I remember it distinctly. And
That's
but
crazy.
what was worse was I interviewed because I think you were traveling at the time, Mike. Maybe it was after we tried to do Practice Makes Perfect the first or second time, and you were heading back.
Probably.
So I had to interview Macon Blair, who's now a pretty big director. He just directed, what was it, Hans? The Toxic
The
Avenger,
Toxic Avenger. Yeah.
which has not come out. It's never coming out, apparently. I don't know what the situation was. But he was in Oppenheimer. He's been in a ton of
Oh
stuff.
shit.
Yeah. And
Who was he in Oppenheimer?
I think he was was he the attorney?
Talk about another long movie, but I don't remember.
I had to do an interview with him solo, and I remember he was on a landline. There he is.
Oh.
He dyed his hair.
He dyed his
But
hair. You're not allowed to be
Well,
in an older movie
this
like
is
that.
isn't this what he looked like when you interviewed him though, right?
What is that? Looks like 20. Is that a 3 in the background? So it would have been that. He was in Blue Ruin. That was the movie that had come out. I think they were shooting Green Room at the time, which he has a big part in. That was directed by
that's-
Jeremy Saulnier. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
But no, and I remember I was like, fuck, I don't know how to handle an interview with this type of guy on my own. And I was super nervous. And I killed the interview after like 20 minutes. I was just like, I don't know where else to take this. That was pretty bad. That was uncomfortable. I remember David Liebhart was a potential guest that I was trying to get on.
Oh yeah.
If you remember him from Tim and Eric, awesome show. He's in The People's Joker now. That's the latest thing he's done. And I hit him up, and he was like, "You talk to my manager." And I,
Not me.
it was like a phone number he gave me. I was like, okay. And then I texted the phone number. I was like, "You're David Liebhart's manager?" And he was like, "Yeah, call me." And I called him, and it was literally like a kid who was younger than me, who's like 17 years old. And he's like, "Yeah, he's just kind of old, and he doesn't know how to handle things. And here's his home phone number. You can just call this anytime." And David Liebhart wound up big shotting me.
Yeah.
And never followed up, never got in touch, didn't do the interview, and that was the end of that. So I remember that was one situation. And then the dude who directed Jodorowsky's Dune, that documentary, said to me over
Yes.
email, he was like, I'm so sorry, my computer's just not working. He just kept canceling the day of and was like, I'm so sorry. I promise you, we will do this interview.
At least he was like adamant. At least he showed some
Yeah.
some some
And
form of humanity.
fast forward 10 years later, that interview has never happened. So,
Just try to get him again.
hey, remember 10 years ago, you promised me you were going to come on my show?
You promised me something, Mister. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, man.
I sounded a lot different than I sound like now. I was a lot more high pitched and a lot younger. And stuff.
Hans, you want to pull it up?
What the?
The
Sure.
audio? Yeah. We'll do a commentary on the last episode of a podcast about a podcast.
Uh,
That sounds pretty miserable. Mike, when was the last time you
does.
did a podcast?
This is I don't know, dude. Oh my God. All right. It was this guy in back in New Brunswick in Jersey, and I did it in his Prius inside of the parking garage right next to the comedy club. And he has since moved to Austin. He is an insane person.
Yeah, he hosted a podcast out of his Prius with you as the guest in the car with him.
Mm-hmm. And
Wow.
it was done recorded on his phone.
Dude,
I was
this
so
wasn't James
young and
Corden,
dumb
right? This wasn't Jerry Seinfeld.
No, I can't. I can't even say. I don't even know if I remember his name. I don't remember his name.
Isn't that what
At
Brandy
the
would
top
do
of my
when
head.
she would call into your show? She would just be in a car.
Oh yeah, I noticed when on that podcast, I was really kind of a piece of shit to not just Brandy, but to you too, Hans. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Hans sent me his script, and I gave him some notes, but I think
Yeah.
it'll be interesting when it's. I was just like, why are you being mean for no reason? It doesn't make sense. And then when because it wasn't
Shock
just
jock. You're
yeah,
being
it
a
wasn't
shock jock.
just
You're being Opie.
mm, I don't ever say that again. How dare you?
Don't ever say that. You don't want to see him post another sunset on Facebook? He's the king of Facebook, dude.
Live on Facebook, right?
Does he
Yeah,
still?
He goes live, he'll post something and there's like I feel bad. Like there's nobody, dude. I just feel bad. That's like bad to talk about it now.
Yeah,
Easy
then
target.
he like highlights comments from regular people because there's only like 12 people there, so there would be like, "Oh, Opie, nice morning. Oh, beautiful background." Opie would be like, "Hey guys, we're here." It's really sad.
Hans, I dare you to tweet "You rock, Opster" and see if he likes and retweets that.
He would.
Oh,
I'm
I
sure
know
he
he
would.
would. He absolutely. We should
He
all
would.
tweet that to him in unison. See who gets it first. The
Man.
last thing I heard about with Opie was that he was selling like T-shirts of his dead co-host the day after the guy died.
Fez?
Was it
Wait.
not
Wait,
Fez?
No, the Dominican guy.
There was a Puerto Rican guy.
Oh, Puerto Rican.
Oh,
There
what's
was like a
his radio
chef.
name?
He was a chef or something.
Fancy
Oh, wow.
Chef?
Nah, he was like a line cook chef. We're pulling
Oh.
this up. What are we looking at?
This
He
is-
sells
this is-
autographed sunsets.
This is pretty cool. He can add your username there.
How
Creamy
much?
Butters.
Choose personalized message at checkout. 25 business days. Cheers, and it's a mug, clip art. of
Wait a minute.
mug.
I don't listen to Joe Rogan for medical advice. Okay.
Ooh.
Yo.
He's waiting for that invite, guys.
Who's the I know quote?
Vic
Credited?
Henley. What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh, here it
Opie
is.
Pop?
Here it is. Ruizing. Carl Ruiz was the name of the guy, right?
You
Ruiz.
dead man. Yeah, Carl.
And
Ruiz.
there's a cool, cool.
Oh fuck! Just in time
Funko
for
Pop
Christmas.
Yeah. God. Young Opie though, right? Because he had long hair and glasses. He's cool.
Yeah, this is the worst merch I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's
Nah,
Pat
yeah.
Duffy. What the fuck? Hi, doggy. Do you like that shirt? That's a good shirt. Hi, doggy. He caught a fish. Would you like to wear a t-shirt with Opie and
Canceled. I want the cancel one. I want cancel culture. Hell yeah.
I will give him credit. About one in every 10 of these could be marketed to just some 60-year-old random person on Facebook who has no idea who
Yeah.
Opie is.
Oh, 100%. I like the WoW shirts. Those were nice. They're kind of blurry on the WoW.
Yeah, why
can't
couldn't you
really
get a
tell.
high resolution
Why is it-
image of
I
wow?
don't.
It's his vintage sticker. That doesn't look like a sticker at all. That just looks like, yeah.
Looks like somebody
someone
did with
just-
chalk. Yeah,
There's a lot of Carl stuff here. That's creepy. Unless I guess oh, this is the
Carl?
one. That's the one.
Brother
That
man,
is
brother
this one.
man.
Carl was the third co-host after Anthony. So he hosted with, didn't he host with Sherrod Smalls for a bit?
Yeah. So he had,
Yeah.
well, he had a show with Jim first, and then when that ended, he had Sherrod and Vic Henley as co-hosts, and then
Vic is dead.
oh yeah,
Vic's
he's dead
dead.
too. Oh, yeah,
Carl's
he's
dead.
too. And then he had a show with Carl where I don't even know if he was like his official co-host, but he was just always there.
Well, he was the last guy left. Everybody else jumped ship, and then Carl
How-
was left over.
How do I get the photos? I can't find the photos. I want to see how much of, you rock Loris Wonder Bread picture would be by Opie. Thanks for listening.
A
There's
sunset?
no- But
You need
yeah,
that,
but
dude. You need
there's
that.
no, what do you just go into his Instagram and message
I think
him
you have,
your
yeah, you have to
favorite?
message him personally to get it.
'Cause it
That's
says
my nightmare.
it says personalized artwork signed and sent by Opie himself.
Oh,
Original
wait, I
photograph.
think maybe every order comes with one. Because you're
Oh,
right, there isn't an option to just get the photo.
Ah.
Once the order is received, Opie will sign and mail out a sign. Okay, so it's an extra goodie there for your,
Get a shirt, get
Yeah.
a tumbler, get a
if you don't
coffee
think-
mug.
yeah. If you don't think a shirt is worth $30 with a Funko Pop of
A
Opie, hey,
fake
maybe
Funko Pop.
yeah, true. Maybe the picture would make up for those.
Damn, we got to take
$30.
lessons from Opie Radio. He's got it down. He's got it down pat.
God bless him.
That's really good. Hans, what are you wearing on the show tonight?
Oh, I'm wearing the new model of our merch. As you can see, I'm getting a little sweaty
Yeah, it's
here.
totally
It's
blurry.
hot.
You can't see shit. Your camera readjusted to not focus on that at all. So that's
There, that's a
That's-
nice warm. That's a
I'll put that
nice
up in the
warm
shop.
shelter.
How could anyone resist that?
There you go.
A lot.
That'll be good. Mike,
Oh,
you got
my.
a shirt coming your way as soon as I get
Oh, shit.
the test order. Everybody who worked on the movie is getting a courtesy shirt because I can't.
I
afford
love
to pay
swag,
everybody,
dude.
You know.
That's fine, dude. I got a shirt from Cindy Lauper last weekend. XXL.
Do you really have
Yeah,
the Cyndi Lauper shirt?
Yeah, and it doesn't say crew, it says local crew. You're like, all right, separate the two.
Oh, I thought you meant you got her off her. I was like, she gained weight.
Oh
huh?
no.
We're like,
You know, She's 71, dude. She's kicking. It's nuts. It was her farewell
amazing.
tour or something. Beautiful. God bless.
I just saw what's her name, Deborah. Who is it? Who was just
Gibson?
like Cyndi Lauper, who had the stock?
Debbie Harry?
Debbie
Oh.
Gibson.
Debbie Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie Gibson was just
Ah.
performing with Corey Feldman
Oh
recently.
shit.
Yes.
I can't
That
I can't
that
speak on
was-
him anymore.
That's the funniest, by the way. That's the funniest moment
Yes.
of that
Oh.
scene. That's the funniest thing. Do you wanna tell that story?
I think you should tell that story, and then
Okay.
Mike can fill in the blanks.
Sure.
All right, so we're at this photo studio where we're shooting a scene for the movie, and we have a model, the lovely what's her name?
I don't think
Salome.
we need to say that.
Salome,
Oh.
right? Salome.
No, it's too late. People are gonna know. There's only one Salome in the movie.
And,
She's currently doing a podcast or something with Milo Yiannopoulos. That's what her next move is. So
okay,
Nice.
so Mike had no idea who this person was, right? Not familiar with their background. I'm assuming, right? You didn't.
I have no idea. No.
Okay. All right. So, unbeknownst to Mike, she had been on a movie with Corey Feldman very recently, right? And then I don't remember how his name just came up.
oh, hey, well,
And-
here's what was happening. So I asked her because she's one of the stars of the movie, but I got hired to do a cameo because the director's a fan of you. Actually, Mike, you know the director. You
I know
remember? Yes, we talked to him 10 years ago, and he reached out to me out of the blue, and he was like a fan of the current stuff that we've been doing. Greg
Cool.
Golding.
Don't know him. This whole podcast tonight is going to say, I don't know. I don't remember. I can't believe I said that.
Yeah. Well, Greg Golding was a filmmaker at the time who we talked to on our old podcast, and he directed a movie called Battle Cosplay Fetish Drones.
Okay.
Hans, you want to just pull up, like, you don't have to pull up the trailer, just pull up like a quick image. I think we're good on the trailer. But we talked to him 10 years ago. He got canceled 10 years ago, too, by his then wife or something. And then complete radio silence for 10 years. And then he reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to do a cameo in my movie? It stars Corey Feldman. Actually, you know what? That's not how it went down. He asked me to star in the movie, and he offered me like a good real sum of money. And I was like, yes, I will star in your Corey Feldman movie. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then I tried to rehearse the lines, and I was shooting a show at the time called Omega Fish Corp. And I'm one of the leads in that. And I couldn't do both at the same time. It was just not sticking in my head at all. And I really was struggling memorizing the lines. So I unfortunately had to say, I cannot take your enormous sum of money. I can't do this. You're going to have to, but here's this other kid. And then I recommended the kid who got the lead, this who I think, did you meet him? Paige?
No, I don't think.
No, you weren't around for Paige, Mike. Paige, I think, showed up the day after, but he wound up being in this movie as well. He stars in that movie. Salome is like the main supporting character in that movie, and then Corey's in it a lot. And so I asked her, because there was a lot of just not following up from the director on the status of the film. There was like a cut that everybody received and watched. I was like, have you heard anything at all about that? You know, what's the status on the movie? And she was like, no, not really for a while. Da, 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 da. And so we're talking about Corey Feldman. And then, Mike, I think you overheard Corey Feldman's name.
Yeah.
And you were like,
That's
Corey
all it
Feldman.
takes.
Yeah.
And then she says, what, you like Corey Feldman?
Really excited too. Like,
Yeah,
like smiling and looking over, like, oh, are you a fan? And you're like, no.
No.
Oh God. And then I think I added, I was like, what, you like one of his like angel girls or something? That just said some real stupid shit. I don't know. All I know from Corey Feldman is just listening to The Bonfire, like the old episodes with Big J and Dan Soder.
Mhm.
And that's where the lure comes from.
Well, that is modern lore, I think. It's mainly from that.
There
Yeah,
you
that's the
Yes.
people that have studied him the most,
Yeah.
I think.
I was
Hours
talking
and
about his
hours.
music. All right.
Yeah.
Not talking about his acting, not talking about his movies, talking about music. All right.
Well, his music these days is probably on par in quality with his acting, frankly. And you know, with his music, at least, he was touring with Limp Bizkit and
Yeah.
Bones and
And
Riff Raff.
shredding.
So yeah,
And shredding and killing it in arenas. Were there arenas? I don't even know if there were arenas.
there are some
Stadium.
big parks.
Okay.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves the Goonies, dude. That's all it is.
He's classic, you know, classic Corey Feldman is what I called him on set.
Molested Corey Feldman is what we call him. Wait, he wasn't, right? No, he was. Was he?
Molested?
By what's his name? Charlie Sheen, right?
No.
That's like the thing.
Honestly, I watched a documentary on this YouTube channel that kind of made it seem like Charlie Sheen's innocent. And it persuaded me. I was like, because you wouldn't ever question that Charlie Sheen would have fucked Corey Haim, and then Corey Haim killed himself 40 years later over it. You'd never question that. But then I watched this YouTube documentary, and I was like, oh, no, Charlie Sheen's innocent. He's framed by Corey Feldman.
Corey did it.
Yes, the Corey. No, well, Corey. I read Choreography, which was Corey Feldman's autobiography. And Corey Feldman suggested that Corey Haim had been molested on Lucas, and then he tried to suck Corey Feldman's dick on Lost Boys, and was like, "All the guys our age do this." And Corey Feldman was like,
Wait.
"What? No, that's gay,
okay.
dude." And he's like, "What? No, I'm hard over here. Help me out, bro."
I'm
And then,
sure Corey
you know.
Feldman said that, right? I'm sure that at the time he was like, "Come on, bro, that's not cool."
Mhm.
As he gets sucked off.
Come on, dude, I'm
As-
getting
as
hard
he-
right now.
Yeah, as he's being sucked off, because I'm sure, like all of those kids that were in those movies in the '80s, like which one of them are scuff-free from diddle?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it happens if it happened in the '90s, like the Lindsay Lohan and all of those Disney Channel people that grew up all fucked up. If it happened in the '90s, where there was more, I guess, attention to that stuff, I can only imagine.
Well, Mike, what do you think of John Benet Ramsey?
What do I think of her? I don't know. Is the director of the documentary here coming in?
Do you think it
Do
was
I
long?
have-
No, he promised me he would show up, but he's not on.
He
with us tonight.
promised me. I don't really know. I don't even not that familiar with the story really. I just was kind of half watching the documentary. I always heard of the name, but I'm not really familiar
Not a
with
fan.
it. Not, yeah, no, she sucks, dude.
I watched that I think because I watched so many Corey Haim, Corey Feldman documentaries on YouTube, I was open to the John Benet Ramsey Netflix show, and I watched that, and all of the pieces that they presented made it seem like, oh yeah, of course these parents are innocent. And then every time they would just cut to one of the interviews with like the dad, I was like, nah, you fucking did it. You did it, man. I know you did it. Like the way that he was talking about, oh, these people on the street came up to us and were like, I really thought you did it. And he was like, I understand. I know why you would think that, but
I understand.
yeah, it's like, no, this is not an innocent person's response to that. He would be boiling with vitriol if he was falsely accused. And it's like, I understand. But I started watching all these YouTube videos following that. And the son is a real creep. I watched his Dr. Phil interview, Burke Ramsey, and he looks like an evil child in a movie, but grown up. And if Hans ever returns, I'll have him pull up a photo. But he looks like He looks like Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son. If you remember that movie at all, he looks sadistic, like crazy in the eyes.
No, I'm not really. How did she die again? Like, what was the exact circumstances of how they found the house? Like, she died from obviously someone in the house. There was no
So the
entry?
story there, I mean, that's a big question mark.
She was just being a fucking bitch, so they killed her.
Yeah. Creeps.
Well, I guess what happened was she was strangled. I think it was Christmas Eve or around Christmas, and there was a doll of her in the house. And then the house was apparently very big, and she was missing for a while. And there was a ransom note, which they found out was written on the Ramseys like notepad, and they found like scribbles earlier in the notepad that you think somebody would get rid of that were like practice attempts at writing the ransom note. And then they found her in the basement a couple of days later. Nobody thought to look in the basement, I guess, in the 3 or 4 days she was gone. And they found her dead with like her hands bound or something. I don't know. It's very, very creepy stuff. And I think they found that the window downstairs was open. And so there was like plausible deniability that somebody had broken in, and some creep from Thailand who's a ESL teacher said he did it. But then they play the audio tapes, and it's like, this guy's just a weird
it's just some
fan
psycho.
fiction guy. Yeah, it's not the real deal. The outgoing theory that I kind of subscribe to is that the son did it. And Hans, I don't know if you were listening in, but if you can pull up Burke Ramsey Dr. Phil interview, and if this is not the most sinister human being you've ever laid eyes on, then I don't.
How old was he when she died?
He was about like 10 years old too. He was
Okay.
young.
He
Look
did
at
it.
that. Come on. He fucking did it. Now the motive The motive here is that she ate a piece
that
of his
was good.
pineapple.
A piece
that
of
it?
his pineapple.
Yes, and he was known for taking his feces and smearing them all over her walls and her dolls and her chocolates and doing that type of shit. He hated her. So
Okay.
he was already a little touchy. And then she ate his pineapple. They found pineapple in her digestive tract, and he was eating pineapple that night. So then they were like, that's the motive. He killed her because
Well-
she ate the pineapple.
What happened to him that he thinks rubbing shit all over the walls is an okay response to
Well,
it?
it's the
like a-
90s. People weren't getting canceled back then.
That's some serial killer shit right there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Feces play at a young age? No.
Mixing it with
Makings of a
chocolate?
murderer.
That's so evil.
Well, maybe he should have just asked her how much to eat my shit like you did, Hans,
Yeah.
on your Tinder date
I
10
mean-
years ago.
Wouldn't have gotten in trouble. It would just make everyone uncomfortable instead.
You know what I think? Are you drinking a big Pepsi right now? Was that a big
it's
diet
water.
Pepsi? No, that was
No,
not the
it's-
bottle you just held up. I swear to God.
It's Pepsi.
What the fuck?
Pepsi Crystal hasn't been discontinued in Costa Rica.
Crystal Pepsi, yeah. With my diabetes, I'm sure that would be great.
You know who should get
And
Billy Crystal?
he should have.
Blackface? Wait, he didn't do blackface. He did black voice,
He
right?
did blackface voice.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's like Dan Aykroyd in what was that movie? Trading Places or something?
Did he do
Oh,
blackface
yeah.
in Trading Places?
Yeah, yeah. He had like a little
Blackface,
jerry
eh?
curl, isn't it?
Yeah, he came in as like a Jamaican guy at like the end.
I don't remember this part of the movie. Hans, can we pull
Oh
this up
my
real
god,
quick?
dude.
Yeah.
It's blackface, black voice, dude.
It's Kai Sennett. What's his name? That streamer kid. Here it is.
Wow.
I mean, that's dark.
Damn, I completely
It's-
blocked this out. I did
That's not just
remember
dark.
this.
That's fucking shoe polish. Like that.
Yeah.
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 The joint man. I don't remember this
I
either.
weren't
No, I
we
kinda
watching
wanna
this at the
rewatch.
Airbnb for Mike's last day? I got a video of this. Hans, I sent you the video of us watching the blackface video, and you never pulled it up on the show strategically.
The blackface video. I don't even remember.
We watched some
Let me
blackface
see that.
video among the sexual assaults from Luong Dong and
Oh,
Fed
that was
Smoker.
that was insane. I love Fed Smoker, R.I.P. But Luan Dong, is he still operating? Hopefully not. Is he still around?
I think he lost his massage license after
Oh,
those
you don't
videos.
say. He never had a license to begin with. That's the people that would be like, all right, yeah, I'll get a massage here in Central Park.
Yeah. From a man that's wearing a Domino's Pizza t-shirt.
Yeah,
Insane.
his giant action figure, he would just plop to the side of them or on top of it.
And you see,
during it.
yeah, he would explain on the figure what he's about to do to you.
But that's all it takes, right? Just be ethnic. And then some white person will be like, oh, well, he's ethnic, so he
Oh,
must
well,
know
it's
what
a-
he's
He's a
doing,
specialist.
right?
It's a Chinese massage.
Yeah, he's coming straight from China. He knows what he's doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Creep. Just a creepy old man. Yeah.
Have you looked into Luong Dong since that came up on the TV? I'm so fortunate that none of those videos interrupted my YouTube feed. Instead, what wound up happening is I think maybe we looked up Northern Exposure on YouTube or something in addition to watching it on Amazon. And so a 10-hour block of WKRP in Cincinnati started playing, and then nobody changed the channel. And now my YouTube feed is just several 10-hour blocks of WKRP in Cincinnati.
Is that the local news or something?
Yeah, I wish. It's a sitcom from the early 1980s.
Oh,
Yeah.
It sucks. It's bad.
Listen,
It's-
I've watched probably about 40 hours of it at this point, and I can say it is a solid C plus
Okay.
show.
Yeah. Kind of like Northern Exposure, I guess.
No, Northern Exposure is an A minus show, in my opinion.
But okay. I haven't gotten that far. I just made it, 6 episodes in.
That's all you need to see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, compared to, I guess, what you get now. Fine.
Which was what? Luong
should
Dong
make.
in 3-minute increments?
Yeah, yeah.
Television's
People
really
just-
gone to shit.
Just remake Northern Exposure. We'll get to Alaska, and we'll have him to be a radio person in Alaska.
Did
What's
put
up?
out a tweet today asking about methods of quitting smoking. If you remember our Chantix talk, it's a shame.
Yes.
I wish you got to meet this guy. He is such a one of a kind character. Hans, do you want to share a little anecdote from your time with him on the set of the movie?
I can't without spoiling parts of the movie.
Spoiling what? No, 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 no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a very specific anecdote.
I think I know, but it's kind of mean.
It's not in the movie.
I'm
Well,
not
it's too
gonna-
late.
okay.
You know, we're
All right.
what are we
Okay.
now? 50
All right,
minutes
fuck,
into
all
the
right, fuck
show?
it.
40
Yeah.
minutes?
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So the day that we were gonna shoot with him, um, Lores's partner, couple,
My boyfriend.
person, yeah, she
Boyfriend.
she made us dinner. She made delicious steak for everyone. She made steak quesadillas, and
Nice.
me and Loris were eating, right? And we were like, oh, we should. She was like, oh, you should leave some for because steak's coming, and we're like, well, I don't think he even eats, but sure, let's leave two for him, right? There was two quesadillas with steak left, and then there was a bowl with pico de gallo and another one with guacamole, right? Now, usually when you eat those things, you either grab a chip or a spoon, and you apply it into your food, and then you eat it, right? Well, comes and we're like, oh, that was for you. And he's like, oh, great, thank you. He takes a bite out of one quesadilla, and then he has the quesadilla on his hand, and then just goes full hand in with the quesadilla into the guacamole, where the quesadilla is not touching the guacamole, it's his fingers, and then he just scoops
Oh.
the guacamole out. He
Oh.
just eats it like that. So we're like, well, guess that's the end of the guacamole for us. Well,
That's not even a double dip. That's like
no,
that's full finger.
That is such an alpha move, though. You got to give him credit.
yeah.
Nobody, that was his bowl after that.
This is mine. Oh, you're done eating? Good.
That's a prison move. But that's not even the anecdote I was thinking of. The anecdote I was
second
thinking of
one.
came later in the night when Hans was like, is so good. Is great. And really killed it. Was
Oh, yeah.
amazing. And this is why
Yeah.
he gets hired. So, and he just finished a movie today where he's the lead. So he's great. And then after being so complimentary about him, Hans walks to the bathroom. Hans, you cut ahead of me to the bathroom. You took a bullet for me big time. He
Oh,
walks into the
yeah.
bathroom.
Oh, I erased that from my memory. I swear to God, I didn't even remember what you
Now, at the production house, Hans is Chinese, so we have a shoes off at the door policy. So everybody's in their socks, okay? Except for Nick. Actually, Nick stayed shoes on, which is probably
These
for the
shoes don't
best.
come off, actually. They can't come off. He is a clone. They don't come off. They're part of his body.
I'm proud of him, yeah.
Whole outfit.
Hans is walking to the bathroom, cuts ahead of me, goes in first to take a piss.
Oh, that's true. You were going in, right?
Yes, we were
Oh.
intersecting. You were coming from the kitchen, I was coming from the living room, and you got there first.
Yeah.
And Hans walks in, and your sock acted like a sponge in front of the toilet because
Okay, so let me just explain what happened. So what I wasn't expecting was to find just a bunch of piss under the toilet, just on the floor. And I was like, oh, well, that's okay. I'm sure he's probably been drinking. It's fine. He's been drinking. So I was like, it's fine. I'll clean it up. Let me just reach for the toilet paper so I can clean it. As I'm reaching for the toilet paper, my foot slipped and it went right on the piss. My
Ooh.
toes fully on the piss, cleaning the piss with my sock. And I
Now he is a part of you.
immediately- I immediately washed my foot and the sock on the sink. And then
No.
they were still talking. I think you guys were still recording something, and then I just went straight into the room.
No,
and turned
here's
off
what was being recorded. Maybe I can actually
Okay.
pull up a quick video here. In fact, we were doing a sequence, and I'm honestly gonna have to bleep his name out at this point because we've shared too
Yeah.
much. I wasn't expecting the guacamole story. I thought it was just gonna be the piss story, and now
Which one's worse? I don't know which one's worse.
yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
the piss is not done. So what happened was I go into the room, right, and I'm like pissed off. I'm so mad, and all
Pissed
I hear
off.
from out, yeah, that's who. So all I hear from outside is going, "Oh, well, I guess Hans has no energy anymore." And I'm inside like, I just want to beat the fuck out of you, you piece of shit. Have your piss in my feet.
There's a scene that we shot in the movie because we started shooting with the main actress of the film who plays one of Hans's love interests. this girl who killed it, Tess Nealon Raskin, and she's wearing like knee socks and she's in like a little schoolgirl outfit, and we're doing like a pan up, and it's Hans in this state of mind where he's been almost put into a trance by the character that we're talking about here. And then the reverse of that, the cutaway that we're going to use, is then this actor in his like long socks and boxers and a tank top, dressed down, sensual, you know. So I'm shooting as this is happening, not knowing that Hans is playing piddle paddle with his piss in the bathroom. And then Hans storms out, and I'm like, what is going on with, what is Hans's problem? I don't understand. And then is literally just in his boxers. And then he makes that remark.
Yeah.
You gotta fight him right then and there. You can't,
It was just
can't take that type of shit from a guy in underwear, dude.
And he had his hair in pigtails at the time as well.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wait. Oh fuck! That'd be a terrible situation.
Fuck, I
And then-
swear to God, I completely forgot that this happened. Like I erased it from my memory onto just now, and I can smell it. I can like
What did it smell like?
like piss from someone that hasn't drank water in like 6 months, just very thick.
Oh yeah, that shit was like a fucking vitamin piss, all types of colors.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he also shared us. You know, there. Oh man, this is.
Yeah, this is
we shouldn't
bad.
be.
That's why I didn't want to say
This is
anything.
not for on mic.
is
But he'll
bad.
never listen to this, so it's okay. I think it's totally fine. They'll just talk about it privately in the Discord, where I think he is a person.
I'm far. I don't care. I'm unreachable.
What
I'm
do you,
alright.
what do you think he's gonna bother you?
No, it's about
I'm not really worried about that, but you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of fun in games, and I can only imagine how this movie that just wrapped went, knowing all of that. And that was all in one day. All in one day.
Yeah.
We condensed the shooting to one day. We got ahead of schedule, and it was like, all right, we can either wake up and shoot at 7 in the morning, or we can shoot until like 4 in the morning today. And consensus was, let's shoot until 4 in the morning
Yep.
today.
I
But
don't know
then-
what the situation is gonna be tomorrow.
That was like the big boss of shooting. It was like, of all the concerns, of all the worries, we're starting small and it's a mountain, we're just going to go up. And then Hans, you have to go face to face with the master.
Yeah. And I did for 10 hours that
And
night.
you lost. You lost hard,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was, I had fun with it. Mike, how was acting after 10 years off?
It was fun, but it was, I was kind of like nervous, because I haven't done it in so long. But yeah, and I was worried that I wouldn't know what to do, like physically, like in the scene, like when dialogue is going on. How should I move? How should I behave? Depending on like what's going on, and yeah, I don't know. I gave it my best.
Okay, well, we're
I'm
going to
not
pull up
sure.
your clips from the movie and critique
Yeah, right
them now.
No,
Great.
I don't
This
think
is
I don't think you could. I don't think anyone could tell that you were nervous. Oh, you fucker! Cat just bit me. I don't. I don't even think that
Just
anyone could
bit,
tell.
hold
that
on,
you were,
just bit you, didn't scratch you, didn't paw you, bit you?
yeah, because I'm petting him and he doesn't want me to. So
Oh, this is the cat that you want to go home to so bad, huh?
yeah, I know, right? It's been a fucking month and he's already like, get away from me. I don't think anyone could tell. I think like your delivery was so natural and so like it just came out so natural that I was nervous and I think you can kind of tell. But with you, like everything just kind of was very fluid.
No, I didn't get the impression at all. And especially, I've strung together your scenes, Mike. Hans has seen a version of them, an early version anyway, and you'll probably get a copy soon. I think you did a terrific job. I wouldn't have been able to tell at all that you had any time off from acting or that you were nervous. I didn't get that impression whatsoever. So,
I feel like maybe because I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose. Maybe it was just like wasn't talking too much. I feel like if I was talking like a lot, if I had like a lot of dialogue, I'd be fucked, boy. I'd be fucked. This
Well,
was like an easy, quick conversation.
the way we did things 10 years ago when it was like, especially the first go around of trying to shoot practice makes perfect, is not how you should ever handle. It was a big old learning experience in so many ways, but having you like go up
Yeah.
in front of a classroom and be like, okay, now improvise. And we have like a bunch of hot, sweaty young people and their moms
Oh.
waiting outside for 8
Oh my
hours.
God.
That was, and you're wearing a blazer, and it's like a 90-degree day in an old school, no air conditioners, the windows are shut, we're all fucking dying, didn't know anything at all. And then here's the little tidbit on that. After the first day of shooting, I went and listened to, remember Zach Bernard?
Yeah.
Okay. He did the audio, and I went back to the hotel we were staying at, which was like not even conveniently placed near the school. It was like an hour and a half. It was totally stupid. I listened to the audio, and I started tuning in, and it was just for nonstop every single track, and I was just like,
"Oh my God!"
Why did he was doing this for 6 hours and just heard and didn't say anything? It was, which is why I had to have you do so much ADR. And I remember the first time around, like when I hit you up for this, you're like, yeah, I can do ADR. What are we doing, ADR? We're going to do some ADR? It's like, well, we do have to do different. I mean, it's not really ADR. It's just a phone call scene. But
it's not in your mother's basement?
No. No, we're long past that. We're long past those days.
That was a cool old camera. There's an old camera down there.
You know who has that camera now? I just gave it to him. Is Kenny when I met up with him. That's
really?
how I got him out. Yeah, he's got it now.
You gave him a camera.
Well, the value on that camera is like $200 these days. So
does it work if you put the old film in it?
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, it works.
No batteries or anything.
Oh no, I didn't give him a lens. So he's just walking around with a camera without a lens. And I saw he sold it. He's going to pawn it off. He's going to lose it. You think he's taking up a camera hobby now at age 35?
A 120-year-old camera. You're just gonna, this film. I think the film costs more than a camera, probably.
Also, didn't you say he's not getting paid in his job, or hasn't been paid in like a year or whatever, like 18 months?
He's been paid in 13 weeks. Yeah, no, so me and him met up. The original day we were supposed to record this, he hit me up, and another friend of mine hit me up. This guy, Gary Miller, who appeared in our sketch comedy series, and I was working with him for a little bit. He hit me up, and he was like, hey, he lives in Providence, Rhode Island. He was like, hey, I'm in Massachusetts. What are you doing in 20 minutes? I was like, I'm naked right now. I'm sleep. What are you talking about? What am I doing?
I'm on my way.
Yes. And we were friends growing up. Me, him, and Kenny. We were always like childhood friends that would hang out together. So then I hit up Kenny. I was like, Kenny, Gary's stopping by. You want to meet up? And he's like, sure. You still got that camera? I was like, if you show up, I got that camera. And then he was like, okay, I want to come, but I have to get on the bus. And my pants are wet right now. I'm drying my pants. I was like, this is not going to happen. All right, let me just get you.
Why are you drying your pants?
Yeah. So he showed up in like very dirty, gross sweatpants. And he was like meeting my girlfriend and Gary's girlfriend for the first time.
Nice.
So
great.
this was the situation.
Well, they got the real, I guess, experience. So that's good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, when we were sitting down, hanging out, he decided to regale the entire history of his boss and his boss's ex-significant other's relationship for whatever reason. So we learned that she was a stripper. She got a Muslim guy's name tattooed to her ass while she was married to his boss, who's a 60-year-old man. That is haram.
It's very haram.
It's
how big is your ass? Those long ass names.
Oh,
Hamid, El Hamid,
Abdurrahman.
Yeah,
it just looks like the Lord of the Rings ring, like around her whole body.
His boss also gave him a place to sleep. He put him in a trailer that he used to own. So they're family. His boss is his brother-in-law. Okay. So there was that.
That's why he's not getting paid.
It's been 13 weeks. He's been working on this job. And then what does he do, Hans? He puts up an Instagram reel saying, Lores didn't even put my name on the poster. Lesson learned, charge everybody for their time. It's just like, fuck you. You're working 13 weeks on construction, and I gave you a camera, you asshole. So yeah, lesson.
Also, didn't you offer?
Yes, I offered him many times. I was like, hey, you want like $100, $50, whatever the situation was. Since we were doing comfort systems, I offered him. And he always said no. He's like, how about we get beers? I was like, okay, sounds good. And yeah.
Now, the Mass State Lottery sweater that you're currently wearing, is Kenny's name under
Is Kenny's name? I want to just make one with Kenny on it.
it?
I'm wearing merch
Just
too. This was not planned, by the way, that Hans would wear merch and I would wear merch, and we'd be talking, looking at Opie's merch.
yeah.
I'm actually wearing merch right now too. This is a Wading Pines sweater from Wading Pines Campground, New Jersey. You can pull up your RV and you can rent out log cabins and everything. Come on by. All right. Anyway, thank you.
Can you get them to sponsor this show?
I don't even. There's no Wi-Fi there. It's in the Pine Barrens.
But if people do want to buy merch, just go to lowres.org and I'll be shipping stuff out just in time for Christmas, but that's not a guarantee. That's not a promise. Don't ask for a refund if it doesn't arrive in time.
Yeah.
You asked if his name was on the post. Oh, because his baby mama was playing a passive aggressive game where she bought a poster to Mass State Lottery, which is my first film. He's in it. He's in like 2 scenes. And she bought it, I think, because his name wasn't on the poster. There's only 5 names of the cast on the poster. And I think she bought it as like a fuck you to him, to mess with his head. Because that's the type of games they play in Quincy, Massachusetts.
And then he said, he said, "Do you want me to sign it?" And she's like, "Why would I want you to sign it? You're in this?"
What the fuck?
And then he was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Your name's not in this." And he was like, "What the fuck? My name's not in this?" And that's what happened, right?
Something like that. And then that
Yeah.
prompted the Instagram reel where he decided to target me instead of his boss who hasn't paid him in 13 weeks.
Can't work with
Yeah.
family.
Mike, are you performing stand-up anywhere this week?
Not this week. I am performing at the Madison Performing Arts Center in Madison, New Jersey.
I thought you were going to say
Uh,
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. I'm doing maintenance. You can come by. I'll be taking out the trash. No, Madison Performing Arts Center this January 2025. Look at the calendar, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't have an exact date yet.
All right, I'll
That's
put a
what I
link or
got.
something in the description of this episode. If anybody in New Jersey, we do have some New Jersey listeners for sure, for certain. If they want
Stay
to check
home
it
if you're there. Stay home.
out. Mike's a very funny stand-up comedian that everybody should check out. I mean, what do you go by on?
Tell us one of your jokes, Mike.
Tell us a joke.
Yeah.
What's a
Yeah, first of all, I came here to do ADR.
when did you find out that you were funny? Were you funny in high school?
Yeah.
Mike, actually, we have a show you should go on. What is it called? Topic Time, Hans?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's
so when
that?
we were treating Mustang Lottery, who brought it up? Was it you, Lawrence, that brought that show up?
So a mutual
Someone-
friend of Hans and mine came across this show, this local public access show called Topic Time with Harrison Young. That's broadcast out of like some random Massachusetts town. And we watched an episode with an actor friend that we were kind of not liking at the moment because he decided to dip out of something. And so we were like spite watching it and making fun of it. And the interviewer was so, you know, he was unique in his approach, in his tact. And
Character, yeah.
at some point, the Topic Time show came up while we were doing a podcast on, I don't remember what. And like one of us came upon the idea of like, what if we infiltrated the show as our characters from Mass State Lottery? Do you think he would know? Do you think he'd be able to tell? And then when we had funding to do some reshoots for Mass State Lottery in November 2021, I was like, we have to actually do the show now. You know, you're coming up here. We have to go infiltrate this show and see if we can get on. And we did. We got on the show, and he did not. He doesn't know to this day that I'm not a private investigator, and he's not my sleuthing partner. He had called the show Private Eyes. He added us to the opening credits of the show. He said it was one of the best shows he's ever done, and hopefully, he still does not know to this day. I don't want to break that poor old man's heart that we're not private investigators.
Oh my God.
But there's a YouTube video out there, and we sent like people to go comment on it, and it's like the most probably interacted with episode. But you would have a blast on that show, Mike. I bet.
Well, yeah.
I think so. You want to just go out to some random town in Massachusetts for a day and go on Topic Time?
Never again.
You're missing out. Hans, you don't want to pull up an episode just so he knows real quick?
You like
Yeah,
me?
give me a
You
little-
want me to pull our episode?
Jamie, pull that up. Jamie.
Can you pull up the episode with, remember when he was talking to that stripper and she had like her bodyguard or pimp or boyfriend or something in the back? You know, she was like a creative artist, creative with her body, and she was being interviewed by him. And he does this thing is I feel like, especially when he's interviewing women, he's very condescending or very like dismissive of whatever they're doing. Hans, am I misremembering this? I feel like he's got like some certain something when he's talking to the ladies.
Yeah, he has like a oh Jesus, like an old man, like not creepy, but like he's angry at them for not fucking him. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy where he's just like mad at the at the female gender just because.
Serial killer.
Dude, it's
he's
gonna be so
negging them.
difficult to find it. Topic. Eastern Community Access Television.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
There is 314 episodes of Topic Time. Let me pull up so you guys can be watching us.
All right, we're going to be taking a look at
Topic
this.
Time.
Patreon.com/lowres if you'd like to watch Topic Time with us. We're going to sit through the entire 52-minute episode.
Hell yeah.
All right, Hans,
Topic Time.
Okay.
your
Well, it's
internet's not cutting it.
Yep.
What is going on here?
I just wanted to go through all the episodes without picking one. Okay. So that's the most recent one from a day ago.
Is that Joe
Oh,
Scorsese?
God damn it. I guess he got someone to do one cover for his video. The one video that has a cover is that one. Oh, he was doing some via Zoom. That's cool. Look at this really
during
natural
COVID,
background
they
animation.
didn't allow him to
Yeah.
rent the space.
I
He
wonder
knows
how far back we have to go if we do, well, like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
4
it was
years
like
ago, 3 years
2018 or 2020 years. I don't know.
He knows a lot more about audio than I do.
Oh, he's a master. You know, he used to
He's
tell
a
this
master.
story about getting banned from a Steven Spielberg set because he didn't stop talking.
I believe that. I believe he's been banned out of many establishments for not.
He got kicked off the set of
Stop
Amistad.
The following program is produced
What
by
the
independent
fuck?
community producers.
Amistad.
Opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the
Who is
podcast
this
staff or
whispering
the
right now? This
director.
was never part of the show before.
ago.
Oh,
There
there
we
we
are.
go. There we are. Nice.
Where? Oh
Right here.
my god.
We did it. We made it.
This is great.
Good afternoon.
You guys are in the
Oh, that's
what is that? The Chiron?
yes.
Is that the intro?
Mm.
Yeah, you're
So,
oh,
so
man,
the
you made it.
intro of the show, he plays a little song on his little boombox there, and then he starts doing this. He snaps his fingers to the rhythm, and then I thought, hey, why don't we just clap to fuck with him? Because so we don't do the thing, right? So I just start clapping, and then Jay starts clapping. He's like, oh well, I guess, well, you can do it like that, I guess too. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just don't touch the table. Don't hit the table. Like that's the one thing because he didn't want the CD from his boombox to skip, so he didn't want us hitting the table.
CD.
Yeah.
Yep.
The CD. Oh, he's got a boombox for everybody. Oh
Yep.
god.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to, believe it or not, the final Topic Time show of October of 2023.
Oh.
What a great year it's been for the show. I have another amazing guest
Survivor
here tonight.
Karen
It's beautiful
Desjardins.
afternoon, kind of Indian summerish, very warm out, and she's
Did you just
heating
bring a
up in
rape
here even
victim
more.
on his show?
Her, I got to read these incredible underwriters.
What is that?
Survivor.
Like
She
a
was not
fucking-
on Survivor, the
So we
TV
got
show.
Lynch's Towing Auto Cycle and Truck Center in
Oh, I have to go to
Brooklyn.
plugs first.
Oh yeah, there's like 4
Lynch is
minutes of
towing.
this.
Scrap metal wheels, anything to do with transportation.
Scrap metal.
Gee, does it all there. We have Power Up Nutrition in Brockton.
Damn, she's bored already.
I'll tell you why I know why this scrap metal guy is his pal.
We have one good. We have David Burnett, attorney.
Yeah, I'm there every day. I collect cans out of the garbage. I have a show on TV.
How much do you think these people pay for each of these guys? Like $10? Because he has
I
like
don't think
30. He's making $300 each episode. We're here. Ooh, another one.
Diesel Plus Unlimited, Doggy Boutique.
Professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next door neighbor Debbie Siddell in Brockton.
Yep, next door.
I love Brock. I love the Brock.
We have Crazy Axe's Rec Center in Hanover.
Okay, well, I thought we were skipping ahead.
No,
Why are we
all the
sitting
plugs.
through these? We're plugging them for no
It's
reason.
it's so funny that the whole page, like you can tell it's full because he looks right at the bottom of the page and then he
I think
Flip
like
it.
these are all services he has used himself.
Sounds like an
Survivor of what?
oh her microphone doesn't
Can you?
work.
Uh-oh. Well, this happened to me on the show as my mic
Yeah.
started cutting out like 10 minutes in.
We are living in a melting pot in the United States, and it's certainly nice to know.
Notice the eye contact, or I guess the lack of eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, now we talked.
Judging by his projection, Harrison Young doesn't need a microphone. So if your microphone, if you can project like I'm projecting right now, you can't be on this show.
As adults, as children, we were heavy, and we
Give
got
it-
on for
Give it a like. Give it a like.
And we the only I think
Yeah.
the
There we
difference
go.
is
We're
if
supporting
it
him.
means to lose it. Then I
Oh
know
my God! Come on, Harrison. This is boring.
He got me really scared, and he'd even really want to start me for the IVF.
Wait, what the fuck?
The
Hold on.
IDF.
IVF.
Oh.
With the pregnancy, not a lot of weight.
Yep.
And
Did he bring a rape victim to the show?
had a miscarriage.
It just says survivor. I don't know what she's a survivor of. Could be cancer. Okay.
But then you would think he would put cancer survivor.
That is literally why I clicked on it. So
Yeah.
you're not wrong. I thought there was gonna
Yeah.
be more to it.
All right, this is horrible.
I've been
This
doing
was a
this a
bad
long
choice.
time.
Not good, Hans. This
All
is
right, let's see if I can find the pimp and the whore. I don't know how far back I have to go. Shit, why is this guy red? Got some topic twine over here. Model,
Mm.
special ed teacher. No.
I don't know why he just doesn't film this inside of a Dunkin' Donuts.
SAG
All right,
actor?
topic time here.
You got to go
Uh,
way back.
Well, was this a page? Because remember how we had to go through like 3 or 4 different pages to find it before? Because he just moves from one to other
Mm-hmm.
constantly.
I think this is it. I mean,
Let's
the
see, 3 years
playlist
ago.
should encapsulate a couple of different channels. It's not just going to be this one if there are multiple, because anybody can
Well,
make a playlist.
That's set. I'm trying to go by background because it looks like he just uses the same background for
What is the
like
year
a,
here?
a season.
4 years
We're at
ago?
4
4
years. I might
Why don't
go
you
far
here?
back.
Go. Oh no. Scroll
You're
back up.
getting close. You're
Scroll
getting
back up.
closer.
Just click on not her. Click on this lady that looks like a wino. Her. He took her name out of the title. I bet this one's good.
I
Let's see.
wrote a children's book.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome
Oh,
to
the
yes,
intro's not as
we
strong.
with the final August edition of Topic Time with Harrison Young in 2020. I mean, it's been a crazy year. Obviously, 4 months
6 feet apart.
So obviously, what's happened, but I've come back better than ever. I just had my 10th anniversary.
I'm glad that he
A little
beat
over
cirrhosis,
I got
though.
to tell you,
Glad that he survived.
we
So
got a
yellow.
guest tonight. We'll get to her in a minute.
Hi,
Got to
guys.
read these great underwriters, and then we will commence as usual for the final.
There's nothing in there.
All right, don't. He's like,
Shut up.
Put this in, and we'll get to this fucking bitch in a second.
shit. Okay, hold on. Let me at least.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright,
wait. There's a
What you
timestamp for the
doing?
plugs.
Okay, again, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young.
And
Now,
then
2 weeks ago, I had a
Ulanovsky.
Russian writer in here, and today I have a Russian act. She's not only a writer, she's an actress, and she's done a lot of things. We're going to look at some of her work. She brought some of her books with her. I didn't even know she was an author till she laid her books down on the table. This is Elena Ustinov.
So she slammed them down after I told her not to touch the table.
Following, we're going to interview her.
You should let me know if you're gonna put anything on the table for yourself.
Elena, I want to thank you for coming and being
Wait,
on top.
what?
Thank you
Why
for
is the boombox there? There was no music this
All right,
time.
now we were supposed to do this show a few months ago.
Well, it's a
If the
good.
boombox,
Destiny interfered.
if the boombox isn't there,
Before
He
the
can't
current, it
function.
was March 18th.
March 18th. Yep, that's
Yep.
right. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a song at the end. Okay.
Okay.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
this
Well,
poor
there's always
woman
the
has
outro.
no idea.
So, like I do with all my guests, I want to find out about your history. Now, you're from the Ukraine, right? Or
Hey.
Ukraine. Or what? Tell me.
Actually, from east of Ukraine, where the war.
Oh man.
Okay.
I grew up there. I was born in Russia, and then I grew up in Ukraine, and then I emigrated to Israel.
He's
and
immediately regretting having her on. Can you see his face? How terrified he is that he's not going to be able to
He's like-
communicate with her.
Yeah, he's like, I don't understand anything you're saying. I really don't know what you're saying.
So tell me about.
Anyway, we have to do plugs again. Anyway, Lynch is telling me 1200
No, I'm not
Montebello.
an actress. Actually, a producer.
You're a producer.
And I did the New York Film Academy producing course in New York.
Okay.
Uh, even
He's
though
about to ask her, do you do house cleaning?
Okay. You're a producer.
Yes,
Film producer and an author, right?
and the author,
Okay.
and the
This poor woman has no idea. She's talking to an idiot.
Okay.
No, she
great.
thinks she's on
So
ABC
we're gonna
News.
break down all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh my
find out
God, yeah.
how it all began. When you were a little kid in Russia, or the Ukraine, or in Israel, and tell me how. it led-
What? They're three different countries.
He's not listening. He's not listening.
to write
He listens to like the last thing he says. That's it.
novels like
Oh, that's a,
style,
that was a
lot
good
of
close-up.
characters, a big story, and this is story about how like.
Do you want to read a book in English that's written by someone that sounds like this?
Yes,
I want to hold the book up so they can.
yes, this called
Oh, it's
it's
not
not in
in
English. Okay.
Okay.
in English, in Russian, they will read it. And this big book I finished already here in America.
Again, just one more time. 'cause I want to make sure.
Sure,
she's
sure, I will be happy.
Right up there. It is. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Good cover. I like that.
Now this book
nice.
is going be
She
very
drew it too.
in Israel because a lot of people read it.
All right, Harrison.
However, I
Enough of the cover.
All right, can we
Christ.
skip to the end where he's doing the?
think about
Yeah.
English.
I want to see how she reacts to it because
Yeah,
she didn't
let's-
get an introduction. So I want to see.
Wrap the show up the door. Excuse me. I said upcoming. You're no longer an upcoming guest. You're a current guest. So.
Okay, hold on.
Look at my Facebook page, Елена
This
Дотуранов,
is like talking to my aunt.
all what happened, and end of her outing.
Yeah, good luck spelling that, by the way. Do you hear how she said her name?
What happened, and page Елена Дотураnovsky with I.
Yep.
You always can find all
Good
what
luck.
Я не
end of
понимаю.
her outing page. We always can find what happened. We have very soon two new
He's
productions.
so done. He's not listening at all. He's like,
You really want to stare at your guest's mouth agape to show you're listening. Really want to collect all those words in your mouth.
Okay.
This was great. I had so much fun.
Like I said at the beginning, you're a festival.
Did he move further away from her?
When I asked
he looks like.
6 feet apart, COVID.
as we wrap the show up the door, excuse me, I said upcoming. You're no longer
He's
an upcoming
nervous.
guest, you're a current
I
guest.
hope you had fun with me. I'm coming.
Current guest to do
What are
it.
you thinking about, Harrison?
I hope you had fun with me. This backdrop is behind the Target over in Brockton. This is the retention pond.
Sure,
Yes.
sure.
I walk around here sometimes because I can't be near schools or parks.
Oh, I will have some.
No, but I mean, but even, they don't have to be, but anyone from Andover for sure.
Yep.
Okay. And I love the Andover. Say hi to the
It's a
Andover
good
people
city
for me. I love
and
the
good people. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Regards from Andover.
That's great. So, are you currently working on a novel as we speak, or
I thought you were saying goodbye already.
Or is this it? Yeah. Or,
on something?
Here,
I thought he was.
Ukraine.
Okay.
So our first one I already published.
Yeah.
A plan.
Okay,
Okay.
bitch.
All right. Well, great job, Melania. You were
Here you go.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And I guarantee you, we're going to get this. People all over the world are going to see this show.
You.
No.
Well, no, he's not wrong. You're in Costa Rica.
I have a
gonna be a
lot of friends. I have
Good point.
5,000 friends in
He's
Facebook.
gonna see this on his YouTube, like I've been watching me in Costa Rica. One pin.
Okay. Well, you ready to wrap
One
up?
pin.
Yep.
The music?
Why not?
Okay, folks. Thanks for watching Topic Time. See you in September. More great episodes. Take care.
All right, yep. Play the cassette.
Oh.
Oh, but we can't hear it. That stinks.
She's doing Trump's dance.
She's so done. I think she's staring off at somebody to get. That was a wave for help.
my favorite part about him introducing and ending his show this way is that he never looks like he's enjoying himself, because if you can see, it's like if someone is forcing him to end the show like this, because no,
Yeah,
you're
I don't
you're
think he has
choosing.
time.
You're
Yeah,
choosing
yeah.
to snap your fingers, but he looks like Like
This is his show. Well, he works for all those services. That's why he works at the tow yard and the scrap yard, and then this is a side gig.
I have
He
a
goes
theory.
on
I
for
think
like a
he
year back to
actually had the hots for this woman, and that's why he's so spread out, is because he's a little nervous. And then when it came to this, he didn't want to do it, but then he was thinking in his head, the show is more important than anything else.
Yeah,
For the legacy of
maybe.
the show, we have to do at least the out, which is why he's not enthusiastic with it. He's embarrassing
That's-
himself.
she's not gonna think I'm cool. Is that what you're saying?
And that's
So
why he
maybe-
said, I hope you had fun with me tonight, and also I'm
You had fun?
coming.
Yeah. Maybe I should find the one that we did then to see how he reacted to that.
He was excited. You don't remember him walking us out? He was like, that was one of the best shows I've ever done.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That
You
was
guys were just
amazing.
probably giving it to him.
We were, I mean, I don't even really remember what we were saying. I was saying there was like a pervert around and I was trying to find him and people need to watch out. And he was like, a pervert. You know, he didn't.
He was all in.
didn't- Yeah, he didn't at
He
any
thought you were
point
talking
question.
about him.
Uh,
Oh,
Actually,
I
when you-
lied. Oh, I'm such a piece of shit. I lied. You're the one that started clapping.
Yeah, I started
Oh,
clapping.
I'm
I
a
did.
liar.
But then you really got in. I gave up on the clapping. You
You did.
kept it going.
Yeah, you found it.
You had like a Jamaican rhythm to it. Look at that.
Never had clapping before.
Where are my legs? Question for the audience. Where are my legs?
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Jay is in a wheelchair. Jay has no legs.
Welcome to
There's green in front of you. You're cut off. Were you wearing green pants? Green shoes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
I know you're sort of a free spirit, not many. I get not much.
But to the man that I'm after, I'm taking you down.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
You guys did a wonderful job. Now, what I always say to every guest too, before we wrap it up, is if you had a good time with me, and I don't know if the likelihood of this is big with you two because of the differences.
The line of work. Yeah.
Right, the type of deal that you have. But if there's anybody that you know that could be an interesting guest, you got my digits now. Have them text me, call me, and we'll get them on. I am an open book.
We know a couple.
Have your
that-
people call our people. That's what I know.
Perverts, well,
Yeah, they don't want
well,
to. Yeah.
yeah, all right. Keep the perverts away. Now, is there anything, just before we wrap it up, is there anything you got going on that you want to mention down the line? Anything, any interesting events that you, before we wrap it up? If not, that's fine. But I always ask the guests if they overlook something.
Rathke Investigations, New York. That's what's coming in the future.
Okay.
Check it out. Hopefully, in a very easily found Google search.
Check out Mass State Lottery.
Are you ready to wrap it up the way you began it?
Yeah.
All right, you saw the sluice, and now we move on. All right, folks, thanks for watching Topic Time. Next week we won't be here. It's Thanksgiving, so have a great one. Take care.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye. And here we go.
Wait.
Oh, you got excited there.
Yeah.
You got too eager there.
Hang the table, please.
Oh man, it goes on for so long. The song, we were just like, okay,
Oh
well,
my
it's gonna be
God.
like 10 seconds. No,
Oh, you dragged it out. How long was our episode compared to that woman's episode?
28. It was shorter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Where was this? Where is he right now? Like, where did you guys go? Where's his studio? Is this his garage?
It's the Easton Community College or Community Center. What
No,
is
it was a community access, public access facility. So people,
Oh, like a school?
no, not even. I don't think it was a school. Was it? It kind of looked like a community college, a little bit like what Hans said. But there was
Yeah.
a recording studio with like really old equipment. So whatever this is shot on is from probably the aughts. It's like 2005 equipment, and the
Oh, shit.
microphones were rusty. I remember my microphones like the thing that would clip it. It was very rusty, and I had a shitty microphone that crapped out after like 5 seconds. So that's why I sounded so distant compared to Hans here. So
I like the comments. Didn't these dudes?
Yeah.
live in Lotto?
this was a banger. Great guess. Didn't these dudes win the lotto? Who said that? That was 2 months ago. Someone's trying
Yeah.
to blow our cover.
Someone watched it 3 weeks ago.
People are
Yeah,
just
man.
rediscovering this.
I guess so, yeah.
These heroes make
These
America
heroes make-
proud. God bless, God bless Rathke and Cabarrus. It's not even your character's name. Interesting guess. We'll definitely be looking forward to where things go for Rathke and Cabrera.
This was
is
a
the video that
joy.
has the most. It got 1K views, but like that's so far
Yeah.
from like every other one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because we just send people his way. I was thinking we should just if we're gonna show the movie, we should just put this at the end of it with the credits and just let it play. Well, it's 20
I was
minutes,
thinking
but-
that actually, and I started looking at using AI tools to recover my audio so it sounds seamless, and it does a pretty good job. So maybe we'll do that, and maybe we just go back. I had the idea we should go back to his show. We should go back to his show and as two different completely different characters, and see if he remembers. Oh, now we're in the intro to the show, so maybe. But if we just said, "No, huh? What?" Rathke and
Or-
Cabarrus.
If we do a Q&A, wouldn't it be great to have him as the host?
Oh
of the
my
Q&A?
God, that would be magnificent. That would be so good. That's a great idea. That'd be better
I'm
than
so
Robbie
excited.
Goodwin, right?
Yeah, but you would have to, I guess, pay for his bus to New York.
Oh, whoa, $40. I got to think about that. You know, would he get lost? I'd be worried he'd get lost. That's the thing. What if he
You
goes
can't
to?
send him outside of Massachusetts. I don't think he has anything. He
You
can't
can't send him
leave the-
outside of Brockton, I don't think. Not even Massachusetts.
No, you can't send him outside of that neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think maybe we get something lined up for Harrison Young to come. We'll find out. But anyway, we can wrap up the show here. We did a little longer, where we like to keep it brief, like Harrison Young, not 30 minutes, but I think we're at over an hour and a half now. I did want to mention also, I didn't get this out at the beginning of the show, making fun of Brandy for being homeless and living in her car. Wow. Hans, you were getting at that before. I listened back to that. I was like, what? Yeah, that was also asshole-ish of me to be like, hey, what are you living in your car? Are you doing this in your car right now?
It's also worse because of your voice at the time. You're just very like high pitched and
High-pitched
whiny.
gay
It's
guy.
like-
Yeah.
yeah, you're just a high pitch, just being bitchy to everyone.
Oh,
It was like a
no.
Bravo talk show for the Real Housewives, But anyway, people can go listen to that episode and hear you say the N-word 3 times.
At the end.
Me?
Right at the end.
Yes,
Oh,
we
man.
all said the N-word in unison. Can we just do that real quick right now to close out the show?
Yeah.
On the count of 3?
Yeah. No, at the end, I was
I
listening
don't
to
have
it,
my
and then
Burger King hat on.
at the end, I messaged Jay and I'm like, oh, I say the N word like 3 times at the end. And he's like, oh, I didn't even listen to it. And I was like, how are you putting out something we recorded 11 years ago and you're not listening to it? Fuck. But yeah. I was saying
how-
I did not say the N word the last time. That's what I was saying. I wasn't actually saying the word. I was saying I didn't say it and then I said it. So it's different.
There you go. It's
Mhm.
different.
That's right. I just heard David Cross say that on his podcast recently with it was like Mike Racine or some I don't know some comedian who's forced popularity through Joe Rogan. Did you
And-
come across that? I saw you were watching Red
The Mark
Bar.
Norman one?
Mark Norman, yes,
Yeah.
that's
Was
what
he
I'm
saying that he said the N word but not say it? Is that?
But he did say
he say
it,
that?
like you said it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
We all say
That's-
it to
yeah,
ourselves.
we
We
just
all-
don't
in our
say it
heads.
on the microphone. We don't just.
If I
don't
knock
record
something
ourselves.
over, I scream it.
Scream it.
All right. Everybody should go follow Mike. We'll have your Twitter link or whatever in the description here or Instagram, wherever you want people to go, if you want them to go there. Maybe you want your privacy. I don't know. But we'll put it there anyway. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming out of podcast retirement to come do this show.
Thank you so much, guys.
You've,
been a
we've taken
blast.
you out of 2 retirements now, acting and podcasting now.
Yeah.
I
Are you
know,
retired
I
from
know.
anything else?
Welcome back.
This dick. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to help with that one.